Hi, this is Lou Stevens, and I'm here to analyze the poem Richard Cory by Edwin Arlington Robinson. Whenever Richard Cory went downtown, we people on the pavement looked at him. He was a gentleman from soul to crown, clean-favored and imperially slim, and he was always quietly arrayed, and he was always human when he talked. But still he fluttered pulses when he said, "Good morning," and he glittered when he walked. And he was rich, yes, richer than a king, and admirably schooled in every grace. In fine, we thought that he was everything, to make us wish that we were in his place. So on we worked, and waited for the light, and went without the meat, and cursed the bread. And Richard Cory, one calm summer night, went home and put a bullet in his head. To me, I believe the theme or the meaning of this poem is sometimes what you want is not what it always seems. States that the people of the town place Richard Cory on a higher standard than themselves. Actually states that they want to be him, and they believe that he had everything that should make him happy. States that Richard Cory always smiles and talks to everyone, which made him human to them. But in the end, Richard Cory put a bullet in his head, which obviously meant he was not happy, or he was not happy with his life. Some metaphors in the poem is in verse 9. States that Richard Cory is richer than a king, which compares Richard Cory's wealth to a king's wealth. In verse 13, he used the word light as a metaphor for a better life. Some imagery for the poem is Richard Cory as royalty. In verse 3, he uses soul to crown instead of saying head to toe. In verse 4, he calls him imperially slim. In verse 9 again, he states that he is richer than a king. Some symbolisms. In verse 14, he uses meat to symbolize a luxurious lifestyle. He uses bread to symbolize a poor lifestyle. Some euphemism. In verse 16, states that he put a bullet in his head is a softer side or a nicer way to say that Richard Cory killed himself or committed suicide. Overall, I believe the poem states that just because someone looks and acts happy on the outside does not mean they are happy on the inside. Thank you.